So, let me confirm this. So now we will look onto this Bamboo CCD enablement for a particular project. So let's consider a case in which we are having payment dispute timely filing. That's one project in which we are having already one deployment. Okay. So we need to enable CACD for that. So for that, the prerequisites are OCP access, Bamboo access, Bitbucket access, and the QA access. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We are having on access like a sheet, Excel sheet to raise request for OCP, and Bamboo also we are having a ticket, and Bitbucket also we have had the ticket, and Bitbucket access in the sense we need to have the access for the particular projects also. So for that, yeah. So we can ask for the access from the UI team or whatever the team that they are having the control. We can get the access, and the QA access also it's general. So we should have the access. Okay. So these are the prerequisites. Let's open Bamboo. Let me open a fresh Bamboo. Yeah, so this is the plan that we are already having, the Bamboo plan. So we should be already onboarded to the Bamboo plan, or Bamboo team they should take care of that onboarding initial project. Okay. So when we get the project, when we are having already existing Bamboo plans, we can create new branches for these new projects. So we are having already one existing plan, which we are having three like branches for three applications. So now our task is to just add a branch for this particular project. Correct. Let me show you. We will get more clarification. So this is the Bamboo plan that we are currently having. And if you just check here, there are different branches. There is a develop branch, default branch, and like inherited from this, these are all the three other branches. These three branches are inherited from this develop. So these three branches are three different projects: Cognitive Dashboard UI, DNA Develop, and the Cognitive Dashboard API. So these are three different branches for three different projects. So now,
and we don't have any master branch for that one, OCP Develop.
You can consider this Develop as the master branch here. Okay, this is our master branch. Which one? Second.
Base branch.
Yeah,
is default.
Yeah, exactly. It's a base branch.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can consider it as a base branch, and we are just deriving this three branches. So what we can do, we need to check what are the steps we have done, and we need to confirm. Let me show you this. Let's take the steps, and we can just have a quick recap. So, but we need to check out the Bitbucket repo. That's the first step. So in our case, this is the Bitbucket repo, and create a Docker file. So if you just check, let's open that Bitbucket repo. Let's see whether the Docker file present or not. Okay, this is the Bitbucket repo, and let's navigate to dev. Now we are focusing on only development branch, dev environment. So if you just check, it's having the Docker file inside the build folder. So what are the folder? We need to note down. So we need to create it. If the development team, if they are not creating it, we need to create. So this payment dispute, it's having the Docker file, and it's having the build folder. And Socket, just stop me at any time if you are having any doubts. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So checkout also can be done in the Bamboo. Docker file also, it's already created. Create a QA repo. Let's see. We have already created a QA repo, and the creation of QA repo also is an easy step only. I'm just going
to how we can check out it from directly front end Bitbucket.
Here, checkout.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do it. It's only using
MobiX.
Yeah, PyCharm or any Discord cluster in your local machine or a Discord cluster, you need to check out. Okay, because it's a remote server actually. So you need to do that to check out and to do the details. From here UI, we can directly commit the changes with the help of edit options here, but that's not recommended. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So here if you see, we can create a new repository. so that whenever we build the image from the like Bitbucket, we can push the image to this repository. If you just check here, payment dispute timely filing. Yeah. So we have already created the repository, and now we are not having any like tags, any image here. Okay. So we have created a fresh branch. It's a refresh repo. Creation of new repository is the easy one. We need to just create a new repository, click the new repository, and we can create it here. And we can make it public or private. It's our wish. Okay. So create a query repo and note down the image name. That one also we have done it. So build the Docker image locally or discovery cluster. This should be done inside the Bamboo and push the Docker image to Quick. This also should be done inside the Bamboo. So this all the steps. It's like it can be done in the Bamboo. So first of all, we can concentrate on the steps in the Bamboo side. Okay. So let me open first of all. First of all, I open the Bamboo. I need to create a branch. Okay, the Bamboo for our project. So this is the Bamboo plan. Here we are having. You can consider it as a develop as a base branch. So from here, I'm just creating a plan branch. Okay. So create plan branch manually. I'm just doing manually. Payment. I have already typed it. Okay. Yeah. Payment dispute underscore develop. So it's our naming convenience. Like we can keep it with any name. No issues. Any naming conventions. Payment dispute develop. Payment dispute develop. Yeah. So we have created a plan branch. We just check here. Automatically, it is coming as a kind of a counter UI, DNA, counter API list. So we can configure here. First of all, it is automatically taking all those properties from the base branch. So we need not change much properties. Let's check whether what are the things we need to change. So here we need to focus on repositories. Okay, branch details and repositories. Yeah. Repository not do form. Yeah. I'm just taking it. We can search our repository. As the Bitbucket is already configured, we can be able to get it.
Refer is set to default branch, but this branch does not exist.
Yeah. Repository name.
Default branch.
Here there should be an option to create the branch materials. Okay. Yeah. Let me refer that another branch. We can compare with another branch. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So count UA develop branch enable cleanup branch automatically. And here if you see, here it should show the branch like this.
So what do you have changed now?
I didn't change anything. I just opened the another already existing available application like Count UA develop. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just using that as a reference. Let me try to follow the same steps. Okay. Branch enabled. This is the existing one. Okay. Branch details. So these two ticks are already available. I'm just following the same steps.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's having some maths. So let me check 1 second. Here it should show the branch here actually. Let me delete it and create with the proper configuration 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here I will just remove that option. Earlier it was present. Let's check here. Okay. They're not having any master branch. I hope that's the issue. They're having master with the capital M. Just see here, right? Good, right? So that's why it's having master set as the, but this branch does not exist. I got the issue.
So this is not from our side. It is any.
Yeah. We can create a new branch with the master and we can do that. Let me check with this one. Okay. Clinical insight. Yeah, it's having the master branch, right? Yeah. Let's take this example now. Okay. For this demo purpose, I will just use that. For your convenience, for your you can take this payment dispute. Before that, you can create the master branch. I will explain those details. Okay. So here, if you just see this project, so now we are having two projects in hand, right? So let's create this GNA Medicaid. Okay. We will do this one, and then we can just navigate to this project. You can take the ownership for this project. Okay. We can have hands on. Yeah. Because it's having master branch. Let's open. Okay. Sure. Let me clean this branch at the once again. Let me create. Let's check whether this is working fine now for this one. Clinical insight, Medicaid. So, second, nothing, right?
So what? Nothing. Yeah.
As it's not having any master branch, I'm opening another project. Okay. Yeah. So let's just check here. Caps. Okay. This one. Yeah. Now we are not having any issues. If you just see, as it's having master branch, it's kind of, even if it's not having master branch also, it should detect actually. It's not detecting, it's having some issues in the Bamboo side. And also in the Bitbucket, they should create the master branch. Okay. So no issues. We can mention them. Okay. Or we can even create them. No issues. So here.
Master branch, do we have the permissions to create?
Currently, we are having access to create the branches. Okay.
But the master is the default branch.
Yeah. We need to inform them. Yeah. We need to inform them with the proper naming conventions.
Because master is something that we take it from. So
yeah. Yes, exactly. Okay. They need to do it. That the branch, they need to change those things. We will check with the UI team. Okay. Why they have created with this capital master. That's because of the case sensitive, right? Yeah. Currently, yeah. So for this clinical insight, Medicaid, naming convention, I just changed it. Let me read one more time. You will create with proper naming convention. Clinical insight, Medicaid. Okay. I just type. First step, we need to create a branch in the Bamboo. Okay. So here we need to configure it. I'm just referring the already existing plan. Okay. So come to UI develop. We are already having it. So I'm just referring it. Branch enable, clean up branch automatically. Just doing it. And repositories. So this is the UI develop. Here we are already having the dev branch. So like the same, we need to do that for clinical exit also. Yeah. So dev branch. Got circuit. So I'm just pointing to dev branch of this or particular this project. This clinical insight Medicaid. Okay, this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So so Bitbucket side it's fine. Yeah, repository updated successfully. We'll check the notifications. Notifications won't be there like usual notifications only. Variables. Only these variables we need to configure here. Okay. We need to create variables, kind of Docker build command, Docker push command, query login command, password, and everything. So let's do it now. First of all, we need to do query login command password, right? Because the Bamboo needs to log into the query. Then only it can be able to do the Docker, build a Docker push. Okay. So we need to do the Docker login command. Just copy it and then avoid any format issues. Okay. So I'm just
The value that you have provided is the password or something else?
yeah, it's a password for Docker login for this quick. Okay.
Okay. It was
Because
command, right?
yeah, that's a service account actually. That's why. Okay. If you just see right, cognitive platform, robot. That's nothing but service account. If you just check here, right? Robot accounts. You see. Okay.
Okay.
This account username password we have given. Okay. Yeah. So login password fine. And now we need to give, for example, if you first see here, build Docker image, push Docker image. For this, we need the credentials, right? So these steps also we can update here, the variables. Docker build command. Yeah. Docker build command we need to update. Okay. Yeah. So Docker build, this is the image name. This image name, it's nothing but we need to give our image name. Okay. Image name. And build, we need to give the file. We are giving the tag and we need to give the file, right? File is nothing but a Docker file location. So if you just check the Bitbucket, yeah. So go to dev branch. It's in the build folder, build/Docker file. Okay. So if you are familiar with the Docker build command, we need to log in with, we need to use that Docker file location. That right? Yeah.
Where did we get this image response? That one?
Image name?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing we can get it from Quake. Let me show you that. Yeah. So if you just check, these are the repositories, right?
Yes. Yeah. And we need to type whatever we are needed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Say Medicaid.
Yeah, copy that one.
Yeah, here, this one. I just copied it. Okay.
Okay, got it.
And copied and with with whatever tag you need. As it's a development environment, I'm just using :dev tag. Okay. So it's our wish to like whatever the tag along with the image name we can give. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is the command. Okay. I'm just updating the Docker build command. I'm just referring the existing one. This is common to UI develop. Already existing in a different project. I'm just referring this. Okay. So here they have given Docker build, Docker push command. Similarly, here also we need to give Docker build command. I'm just updating it. Yeah. Added. Yeah. Now Docker push command. Docker push nothing but this image that being built, right? So the same image need to give in the Docker push command. Okay. So these variables only we will be using inside the scripts. That's why we are mentioning outside the variable to make it generic, right? Inside the script also you can mention these commands like one by one. But to make it generic, we are just keeping it as a variables. Docker push command. Okay. Oh, not payment dispute. Oh, sorry. I'm just using the payment dispute one. Okay.
Okay.
But right. So that's not payment dispute. That is the.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll take this one. Yeah. Both build command and push commands. I'm just updating the Docker build and push commands. Okay. Yes. So now, yeah, variable sets, those are fine. We can validate by just doing a refresh because maybe sometimes if the image, the variable is not updated by like accidentally, we can check one more time. We can confirm. So Docker push command is fine. Docker build command is fine. Now, like we can go to the actual steps. Okay, branch details, repositories, notification variables, all are fine. So now we need to just go to the steps, build and push job.
Okay.
Yeah, first step is source code checkout. Yeah, so this will take care like whatever the code, right? So first step is check out the Bitbucket repo, right? So that will be taken care by this task. It's similar to Jenkins steps, right? So task. So first task is done, and next task is create a Docker file. Docker file is already present, so this step can be skipped and create a query repo. We have already created a query repo by manually. It's a kind of one-time task, so we need not include those steps in CI/CD. Okay, so CI/CD only step number 1, 4, 5, 6 should be present. Yeah, build Docker image locally. So this step, if you just check, as it is inheriting the default base branch, right? It's automatically already the commands are present here. So if you just check here, we are going to build working directory. We are logging in to Way with the password that we have given right now, right? We are logging in to Way and run the Docker build image. The Docker build command. We are running this command. So only the 3 steps it's important. So first step is this one, and step 2, step 3. So these 3 steps are like ran at once. So these 3 steps we can hard code inside the script manually also, but that's not recommended. Okay. That's why we just kept as variables and we are just running that script. You got it right, Sakit? These three steps.
Yes.
Yeah. So no need to change anything here. I am not saving it. Because it's already there. So currently, till the steps, the Docker build will be done. CA, it's completely done. Okay, we can test it from our side. So CD, it's kind of deployment project. So this is a build plan, right? It's a build dashboard. That deployment project, it's a separate task. Okay, in the task, the sixth step will be done. So till this step, till number 5 steps, it should be done. So let's test one time. Let me open that. Clinical insight. Actions. Okay. Save. Enable branch. It's showing it disabled. I'm just enabling it. Okay. Yeah, now it's showing in the blue color. That means it's enabled. And I'm just opening it. Let's run one time. Okay, what's happening? Let's see. Authentication issue. The bit packet. Yeah, so it's having some authentication issue. Let's check the branch one more time. Okay. Repositories. Repo. A new public key for the selected repository is stored in because of the server web. Was would have administrative permissions. Okay. Okay, let's compare this one and come to UI develop repository. Both are having the same steps. Okay, yeah. Maybe from the Bitbucket side, it might have taken some time for the first time integration. Okay, now it's running. I didn't do any changes. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now if you see the logs, it has checked out the code and now it's running the Docker file from step 1, step 2, step 3. If you just check here, right, build Docker file. This 18 steps it will do, from this step till this steps. It will take care of all the complete steps. So if you just check here, it is running and run npm install. It is running here. Okay, run npm install. So till this point, after this building the image, it will push the image to it. So it will take some time for the first time because it needs to run, it needs to install the packages, dependencies. So it will take even 4 or 5 minutes for first time. Next time onwards, it may use the cache to reload those already intermediate container like layers. Okay. Yeah. As far as till now, any issue, doubts, Circuit? This is clear, right?
No. Yeah, it's clear.
Once it is built, it will get those. Yeah. Meanwhile, I will stop your share.